Palestine is not just a name on a map. It is a land walked by prophets, sanctified by 3 religions, and fought over 4,000 of years. Today, the world knows Palestine through headlines and war footage, but few understand this truth. This conflict did not begin yesterday. It did not begin decades ago. It began thousands of years ago. Palestine stands at the crossroads of ancient civilizations. Canaanites, Philistines, Egyptians, and Assyrians once ruled this land. This is where Abraham walked, King David ruled, Solomon built the temple, Jerusalem became sacred. In the year 70 AD, the Roman Empire crushed a Jewish revolt. Jerusalem was destroyed. The Second Temple was burned to the ground. The Jewish population was scattered across the world. The diaspora. Rome renamed the land Syria Palestina, attempting to erase Jewish identity from the region. In the 7th century, Muslim armies arrived under Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab. Jerusalem was taken without massacre. Holy sites were protected. Muslims, Christians, and Jews lived side by side. For centuries. Palestine experienced relative peace under Islamic and later Ottoman rule from 1517 to 1917. Palestine was part of the Ottoman Empire. There was no state of Israel. There was no large-scale conflict. The population was mostly Arab, Muslim, and Christian, with small Jewish communities living peacefully. Everything changed when Europe arrived with imperial ambition. World War I reshaped the Middle East. The Ottoman Empire collapsed. Britain took control of Palestine. In 1917, Britain issued the Balfour Declaration, supporting the creation of a national home for the Jewish people, on land already inhabited by Palestinians. This single document ignited a century of conflict. Fleeing persecution in Europe and the horrors of the Holocaust, Jewish immigration to Palestine increased rapidly. Land ownership shifted. Villages changed. Palestinian Arabs were gradually displaced. Tensions rose. Violence followed. In 1947, the United Nations proposed dividing Palestine. 5% of the land to the Jewish state, 45% to the Arab state. This despite Arabs being the majority population. Palestinians rejected the plan. Zionist leaders accepted it. War became inevitable. On May 14, 1948, Israel declared independence. War erupted immediately. Over 750,000 Palestinians were expelled or fled. Hundreds of villages were destroyed. Palestinians call this event Al-Nakba, the catastrophe. They became refugees in their own homeland. In the Six-Day War of 1967, Israel seized the West Bank, Gaza Strip, East Jerusalem. Palestinian territory shrank dramatically. Military occupation began. Settlements expanded. Checkpoints multiplied. And the occupation continues today. Palestinians resisted with what they had. In 1987 and 2000, the First and Second Intifadas erupted. Stones faced rifles. Youth faced tanks. The world watched. But action remained limited. Gaza became one of the most densely populated places on Earth. Land, sea, and air blockades. Limited electricity. Scarce, clean water. 5. Repeated. Wars turned neighborhoods into rubble. Children grew up knowing nothing but siege. Today, Palestine remains unfree. Territories are fragmented. Millions remain refugees. This is not simply a religious conflict. It is a story of occupation, displacement, and denied self-determination. Behind every statistic is a human life. A mother who lost her child, a father who lost his home. A generation born into conflict. Palestine is not just politics, it is humanity. Palestine has been ruled by empires, occupied by armies, and divided by borders. But one thing has never been erased: the memory, identity, and hope of its people. This story is not over. And the world is still watching. Will Palestine ever be free?